What's going on, my world? How y'all doing? This is Gemini Moon Astrology and Media. Thank you guys for stepping into this channel. Thank you so much, Soul Vibe community, for rocking with me. Shout out to all of my subscribers, and to everyone who's been rocking with me. It's just about to be the middle of December, and you know, I've been on this spiritual journey. You guys have been on this spiritual journey with me, particularly over the last week or so. I've been posting a lot of videos, really letting you guys into the inner, the inner workings of me, the makings of me. These are the makings of you. And I've let you guys really, really see a side of me that I've been really working on. This is very, very special and intimate because I truly don't know exactly who I'm talking to. I don't know who I'm talking to on this channel. But I want to embrace the fact that I have subscribers. I haven't had my channel for that long. I've pretty much had the channel for a year. But I haven't used it as much as I would like to, just because I've been really informing myself, really, really developing new habits just around how I work, around how I want to give myself, my time, my effort, my gifts. Excuse me one second. Let me just go ahead and close my door. And so, this is an astrology page. This is a page where I let you guys into my mind. And I'm really working to bring something to the forefront. I'm working to bring personal services, you know, services that really, really involve energy healing, tapping into your inner wisdom, helping you to tap into your soul's abundance. That is the work that I am called to do. My purpose is to heal, and my calling is to heal through energy, working with energy, projecting my energy. I do this in a number of ways: through music, through writing, poetry, through scripting, through prophesying, channeling. I am a vessel and a catalyst for higher art and higher vibration. Saggitarius Sun, Moon sign in Gemini. I have Chiron in Virgo. So there's been a little bit of a stop and go progress. There's been this little bit of a train lag. And now I'm seeing the train go chicka, 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 start to really, really move forward with more conviction. I'm making this video today to talk about Mercury entering Sagittarius today. It's going to be there from December 9th through December 9th through December 29th. We're going to have Mercury in Sagittarius. It's significant because Mercury just came out of Scorpio, the area of death, sex, intimacy, transformation, evolutionary processes, the processes of life. On a very molecular level, we went through some things. On a very metaphysical, very hidden chemical level, we've been transforming, and we haven't even been realizing it. And so now a lot of that is about to start to catch up to us. Everything that we went through on a subconscious level is about to appear in the light. Mercury went through a season of darkness. What's up? Oh, okay. It's all good. I realize I gotta make my videos when people walking in. It's okay. I live in a house with a lot of people. Y'all can handle it, right? I only have 52 subscribers. I mean, not only thank you guys for being with me on the channel, but come on. This is real life, so I don't have to hide nothing. I'm working on myself. I'm self-improving every day, working to get into my own place, and I can really do the work that I want to do and hold space the way I want to. But until now, I got my brothers and sisters here, so that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Actually, this is actually perfect that you walked in, because I'm talking right now on my video about, why don't you stand up for the people? Stand up for the people. I need features. This is perfect. Trevon Houston, Gemini Sun sign Gemini right here. All right, you can sit down. We're talking about Mercury entering Sagittarius today. So Mercury is your ruling planet. Do you know that? Probably don't. I've told you a couple times. Probably forgot. Mercury is a planet of thinking, writing, act, communication. Also transactions, money, how we trade, what I'm saying? It rules travel, it rules our technology. So, Mercury is moving into Sagittarius. So, you guys know Sagittarius is the broad-minded, expanding horizons. It's ruled by Jupiter, which really functions as our need to expand, to experience life, to grow, to really entertain divine order. I know that's very, very weird to say, but that's the only way I can describe that, because Jupiter really is about the divine order and the excellence and really the growth and the evolutionary consciousness that we take on as within our existence, as human beings, as beings of light, as beings of love. We are here to live this human experience to understand divine order. We come down, as spiritual beings into this human experience to develop the faculties of this existence in order to bridge timelines, in order to bridge, memory. A lot of what Jupiter involves is memory, and that's one thing that people really, or I'll say the thing that really helps your Jupiter to function is really having a good relationship with your sacral chakra, with the water element, because the water element is what holds all our memory. And so this is very significant to say because Mercury just came out of a water sign, a fixed water sign. So when you're talking about fixed water, you're talking about more coldness. You're talking about more of a fixed focus, more of a core nature, a much more core nature where we deal with blockages and things that have been built up over time within our memory, within our bodies, within our DNA, through trauma, through pain. A lot that goes on with Scorpio that we don't talk about, that needs to be spoken up, that needs to be brought to the forefront. Okay, so within Scorpio there is needs and wants, and it's about really kind of merging those needs and those wants and really gaining greater experience, creating a better experience through these evolutionary processes, through these one-on-one, intimate, kind of behind closed doors, hidden, very private, occultic type of processes. So Mercury going into Sagittarius is going to shift the mood. It's going to lighten the mood. It's going to help us to move at a more light speed. But I'm here to tell you right now that this is a time for stillness of the mind. Why do I say that? Jupiter is the third fire sign. It is the heightened awareness. So with that heightened awareness, there is that's a gift. Your awareness is a gift. What you believe, what you believe to be true, and your perception about things is your gift. Is your will to do what thou wilt with that perception. So the thing about Sagittarius is the centaur. It is the arrow-bending, arrow-wielding half-man, half-horse, magical being. It is able to not only see things from the perspective of a human, but it's able to go places that many people aren't able to go because it has those legs, it has that foundation to do it. Now, this, even if you don't have, if you weren't born with a lot of money, you weren't born with parents as a Sagittarius, or with someone with a lot of Sagittarius energy, or with a stable core foundation, there is still a inner intuition. That is the gift of Sagittarius, is intuition. And I'm hearing women's intuition for some reason, and I feel that. I feel like Sagittarius really is an androgynous being. Because yes, it's the half human, half centaur. We say half man, but it's really half human, half centaur. So in that regard, it's like the animalistic nature mixed with the human mind. So there's this lower mind, and there's also this God complex that Sagittarius can take on. Sun sign Sagittarius here. Do I have a God complex? Maybe when I'm by myself. But I try to really kind of be less on that. I'm just wilding now. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? Sagittarius has that higher and lower mind, so that's a gift. That's intuition. That's, experience, So what Jupiter really is here to do is to help build faith. It's here to help us, to show us and give us experience, give us new tools to try, give us new tricks to trade, just take us through life experience. Sagittarius rules the 9th house of philosophy, education, travel. So there's that higher mind, that higher, broader, kind of all-seeing eye, ego-like perspective, right? Mercury, which is the opposite of Sagittarius, ruler of Gemini, is in Sagittarius right now at 1 degree, moving in at 1 degree. So there's this explosion of our perspective. There's this distillation of the water principles, you know, the memories, the dreams, the subconscious, the thoughts, the fears, the insecure nature, you know. So we're coming into brighter days. We're coming in solutions. There's going to be solutions to your problems. And this is the time to really sit still, you know, because when you got to think, when you're so high up and you can see everything, you know, you don't say everything that you see to everyone. You know, take Jay-Z for an example, who was a Sagittarius who celebrated his birthday on December 4th. Whenever I watch this man interact, it's very controlled. It's very, very distilled. Very, very unbothered. Very, very, very focused. But it's because when you've seen everything, it's like when you've been there and done that, everything doesn't faze you. You understand what I'm saying? When you've been there and done that, and I just feel the need to speak this and give this anecdote for you guys. When you've been there and done that, you know, when you've seen, because see, this is the thing. Capricorn is the highest point in the zodiac. But Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius, falls there. So once it came out and fell, it's like Jupiter now has to assess what it sees in a different way and make it more concrete. So as Jupiter has been in Sagittarius, it's kind of like been hanging, looking at over everything, looking over all the land, looking at over all the different cultures and customs and religion, looking at everything, even expanding past the atmosphere, you know, the ozone. You know, Jupiter really, it's not that Jupiter sits higher than Saturn, but Jupiter, because Jupiter is like the son of Saturn, kind of like the you know, what Saturn keeps in check. Saturn keeps in check our excess, you know, because Jupiter rules over excess. So when I'm talking about experience and travel and abundance, you know, Jupiter really rules over all those things. The abundance, the life experience, the abundance, the sweet nectar of experience. And I can speak about that because I have Jupiter in Scorpio. So when you talk about the sweet nectar and really eating up the forbidden fruit, like, I get that. I understand what that means because I've tried the forbidden fruit. I ate it. So, you know, Adam and Eve, the thing about Adam and Eve is this. Adam and Eve was already naked before they ate the fruit. It wasn't the fact that they were naked, but it was about the fact that they judged themselves once they ate the fruit and their eyes were opened. So there is a sense of once Mercury goes into Sagittarius and starts to settle in, the eyes will start to be open. You know, there's going to be this new sight, this new way to see things. There's going to be this new it's going to be this new feeling, this new ingested taste of reality. You know what I'm saying? Because Mercury, what does it rule? Communication, thinking, talking. How do we communicate? How do we talk? How do we receive and send signals? Through our nervous systems. So think of this as like a spiked drink, like a drink that has just been spiked, and now you start to see kaleidoscope visions, colors. You're walking through the party, you're like, oh, okay, wait a minute. This was, you know, these things don't belong here. You know, there's this feeling of, and especially while the moon is in Taurus, you know, Taurus ruling over our 5 senses, which directly correlates with our nervous system and how we, I'm hearing the word ejaculate, but what I mean to say is, yeah, give light and receive signals, you know? So there's a new energetic, vibrational upgrade, a new wave. It's like this new sense of resonance and joy and energetic upgrade, you know, where we see things from a higher perspective. We see things from a different vantage point. And it's like, this is causing us to have to really sit in stillness. And I'm hearing an offer up gifts. So this is a really good time for prayer. This is a great time to say some affirmations. This is not a time to plan the details of things. This is a time to really look over everything. Like today, I see my brother and my cousin, they were cleaning out their room that they sleep in, and they were just cleaning out everything. And it was like, wow. You know, and I had some stuff in his room, and I had some things there that, you know, I needed to kind of get out of there anyway. So this was kind of a time, this is really a time to declutter the mind. This is a time to really detach and really get serious about your goals. And when I say serious about your goals, I mean, if you have a goal, this is really, really a time to form new vision around that goal, or to really, really receive more insight about how to go about something, receive more guidance, you know. Jupiter really, really, really is a benevolent king and ruler, and rules over principalities and powers. Jupiter is one of the most powerful planets, you know, and all the planets are powerful, have their own unique vibration, but the unique vibration of Jupiter in Sagittarius is life-saving, life-bringing. You know, Jupiter is the light bearer. You know, Satan was the light bearer. You know, so Sagittarius really, really represents Satan. And when you talk about, you know, the devil in the Bible was going between heaven and the earth, or you can think heaven and hell. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just that whole mythology of having the half horse body, having half human body shooting up. It's like, that's why in many pantheons, or like in New Age thinking that you hear, people will correspond Sagittarius with Lucifer, you know, the light bearer, you know, the one who has to bear the light, you know, and Lucifer also was the best musician, the greatest musician in heaven. So, you know, that just rings true to me, because I do music. I am a musician, a singer, a songwriter, a creative. So it just, there's all these things that are really, really coming to me. And I'm seeing an image now of just, you know, the image of a huge, what is that huge organ? It's like, it's not even an organ, it's like a big organ in church. Like you hear in like Shakespeare plays like dun 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 dun. I'm seeing that now, and it's like I'm hearing the word harmonica, I'm hearing the word orchestra, I'm hearing all that stuff. And I just really want to impress upon you guys that there is a new thought form. Like, this is a brand new thought form that's coming in. If you've been doing the work to seed it, see, we've been doing the work to seed certain convictions, certain new templates, life templates, and now the universe is going to water those seeds. The universe is about to drop bombs on you. Like, God is about to literally, his hand is about to move on your life, because you've been doing the work. You've met God, you've met your angels, you've met the universe halfway. So this is about Mercury going to Sagittarius, and I feel like I went on a little rant, but it's the truth. Like, this is the truth. What I'm speaking is the truth. It's nothing but the truth. Mercury in Sagittarius is going to really accelerate our new habits, accelerate our vibrations, going to accelerate our thinking. It's going to accelerate everything, and we're going to be receiving new light codes. We're going to be receiving a lot more inspiration, and it's really, really going to be a time of freeing ourselves from certain bonds, certain agreements that we've agreed to subconsciously within our life, things that don't really serve us for who we are becoming now. So this is a time to really pray. If you are into prayer, if you're into lighting candles, if you're into affirmations, this is the time to pray and get quiet, because what's happening is you have to come to a point of deeper self-acceptance in order to move on to this next chapter. For the last day, it's just been, you know, like a washing machine in my wine. It's like the last stains of an old existence are being rubbed out. And I'm finally coming to a point of true self-acceptance about certain things in my life, and really accepting that it was just a part of my journey. Even this whole thing with astrology and this whole discovery I've made into my path, you know, all things are subject to change. All things are subject to change. So, you know, this is the time to really weigh things out, what's more important, what you feel like has the most value, and then really operating in that, being that, embodying that, a deeper sense of allowing and embodying God's truth and message, you know, just, you know, your body and your nervous system filling up with fire and more inspiration, and hold, you know, this is going to be Kundalini activation as well. This is very, very powerful energy. So breath work, I'm definitely feeling that. Deep breath work, like breathing down to your root chakra and seeing those colors, and really, really just kind of housing yourself, you know, sanctifying yourself, setting intentions without speaking them. Set intentions by how you move, by how you speak, by how you draw. Set intentions for everything. Everything is a ritual. This is a time to make everything now a ritual. Everything is a ritual. This is about more wholeness. This is about really bringing together all aspects of the self so that we can be our best self, because the world is evolving and it's doing it with or without us. So I'm going to go ahead and get an oracle card just speaking about the Mercury and Sagittarius energy so we can get more context clues around this and just see how to really navigate this energy. Because we're navigating something. Okay. Wow. Okay. Few cards fell out, but this is the one that fell out first. And this right here is my swag. All the whole Bobby swag. For some reason, I just had to sing that. I have to sit this in front of you guys so you can look at this. Because what was I saying about seeing things in a new way? Seeing things. This says refusing to see. Wow. Refusing to see. Refusing to see. Okay. I'm going to get another card. I think I'm going to get 3 cards. I'm going to get 3. I'm going to pull a tarot card as well. I'm going to pull a tarot card as well. And then I'll pull like an ancestor. I'll pull an ancestor oracle. Refusing to see. Mercury and Sagittarius. So this would be what? 2 of Pentacles, I believe. So yeah. Refusing to see. So this is a great time to ask yourself and ask myself, what am I refusing to see? What is it that I'm not seeing that I need to see, that would be beneficial for me to see? What is it that I'm not seeing? What is the bigger picture? You know, what am I focused on right now that is blocking me? So I feel the need to ask that to the gods, okay? What is it that we are not seeing, or what is it that we need to see with this Mercury and Sagittarius energy? What is it that we need to see or focus on or pay more attention to or pay more attention to less? What is the focus here? Okay, 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. I think with the 8 of Wands, this is saying that we're not seeing how many opportunities we have to create more abundance. You know, 8 of Wands is about travel, quick communication. This is Mercury and Sagittarius energy. This is it. This is it right here. So I know that I'm psychic, and I know that I'm called for a purpose to heal, because this literally is like Mercury and Sagittarius energy. Like this is Mercury, this is the fire, the Wands vibes, the fire, and this is a card of travel. This is Mercury and Sagittarius. This is Mercury and Sagittarius. And the vision that I had this morning was like a spark, a flame, expanding itself, like breaking itself up into 5 orbs and then coming back together. That's like the image that I produced this morning is for that. And this is kind of like that same thing. And then you even see with this picture, with this card, with the 2 of Swords, refusing to see, there's a light. There's like a light. There's this guiding light right there. There's this new future. There's this new buzz. And then there's this light. So it's like you're refusing to see the light. It's like refusing to see the light. So for many of you, this is about Mercury and Sagittarius from the 9th to the 29th is going to be about seeing new connections, making new leadway, leading with more love, leading with more open embracing, leading with more the energy of the Fool, like Uranus. You know, leading with more love, leading with more purity, you know what I'm saying? Leading with more purity, you know, more compassion as well. Let me see. Here's my cards. You know, meaning this is the time to get up, get out, and get something. I'm hearing that right now. Get up, get out, and get something by Outkast. Because it's time for it. Like this is 8 of Wands. I always correspond with time and eternity and cycles. So 8 of Wands is telling me that there's also a new cycle starting of communication. There's a new communication style. There's a new, I'm hearing it in my head, media center. There's a new framework. There's a new mainframe, you know. So for many of you, this could do with technology. Like this definitely is a time of utilizing, I'm feeling utilizing your resources, utilizing media, and I'm hearing jokes for my comedians out there, for my actors too. I'm hearing theologians, philosophy. This is a time of great communication. Like, okay, like definitely a time of travel, definitely a time of going to foreign countries, definitely a time of really collaboration as well. I feel this 8 of Wands is about, you know, receiving messages, receiving more insight, like getting a lot of information, and now feeling like you can spark something, you know, feeling grand, feeling believable. There's a new sense of confidence coming in with this Eight of Wands, where it's like I'm hearing you could just fire off the lip. It's like giving yourself new confidence to create the space that you want for yourself as well. I'm sensing for many people, there's about something about creating new space in a certain area, creating more room. This could also be very, very competitive as well. I'm sensing very competitive, a spirit of competition. So there's something about here about needing to see your advantage in something, needing to see how many friends you have, needing to see and feel resourceful. Something about feeling resourceful. And then we have, wow, that's crazy. And I was literally thinking about this song this morning when I was thinking about Jupiter. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Wow. And even look at, what did I say about, see, this represents Jupiter, Saggitarius, the higher mind, the all-seeing eye, the ego. What did I say? Go back to my video about 10 minutes before this and see that I talked about all this. We got the eye right here, and then we have an eye right there in the middle. So there's something about sight. This is about spiritual revolution. This is about, I'm hearing initial responses to things. This is about really, I'm feeling this like I'm like a cycle. This is about really, I'm hearing wax on, wax off. Okay. Wow. I'm hearing cleaner image. There's something here. There's something here about victory. There's something here about a really competitive nature. Guardian angel, you are not alone. What was I thinking? What was the insight that came in this morning that led me to that? Because I was thinking about that. I was thinking about Jupiter. The Jupiterian experience lets you know that you are not alone. Because the thing about Sagittarius is even if Sagittarius don't grow up like in church or with any like religious routines or talking about God or believe in God, they know that they are not alone, that there is a purpose that they have here, that life will continue, that there's more. So the guardian angel is letting us know that we are not alone, that we are being guided, that we are literally being guided to the next step, to our next end, to the next era. I'm gonna pull one more card, you guys. I'm gonna pull one more card. One more card. One more card. Guardian angel, you are not alone. You are not alone. We have the sun, the moon, and then we have the eye, which is the truth. So it's whatever, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. This is about really the vibration that we're working to hold. We're really working to embody a new, much more spiritually expansive, much more spiritually expanded vibration. Like I said, Jupiter is like that all-seeing eye. Mercury in Sagittarius really, really is about an active mind, but a mind that sees everything and that takes into account everything, not just its own personal truth. So that's why this full moon in Gemini is going to be very significant, because we're going to be releasing certain narratives that have weighed us down. That's what this is all about, releasing a narrative that's weighing you down. You're keeping yourself focused and pinpointed on a certain narrative, a certain story, a certain reality that you believe is reality. And it's like, no, this is about holding true to who you are. All of us have taken it and ingested storylines, narratives, curriculums that have not served us to some degree. We all have had to purge that. This is about purging memory. This is about purging our energy. This is about like an exorcism out of the body, light codes being received through the body, because we're upgrading, you guys. We are upgrading this human template. We are upgrading it because all things must change. Everything is everything. Everything happens in seasons. So this is the end of a certain hierarchy. This is the end of a certain order. And now we're coming into new order, new ordainment, new alignment. You know what I mean? So this is very significant. Because for many of you, you've been refusing to see your dream life. You've been refusing to envision it because you don't believe that it's real. And I'm here to tell you that if you can see it, it sounds so cliche, but if you can see it, if you can imagine it, nobody else is supposed to be imagining that but you. You are the one with it. So it's like, it's yours. If you can see it, it's yours. This is about really claiming what's yours. That's why I feel the very and heightened awareness. It's very frenzied, it's very frantic type of energy with the Eight of Wands. You know, it's very, very progressive. This is very progressive energy, but it's like this feeling of you need to get grounded, you need to get settled and stilled in your mind before you can even make decisions to change. Like, you know, don't go off willy-nilly. I'm hearing don't go off willy-nilly. And then we have the Queen of Cups coming in. So yeah, wow, okay. There's a deeper, okay, hierarchy. I'm hearing hierarchy. Hierarchy. Emotional pulse. Okay, got it. Again, light workers. You know, Queen of Cups. Again, after Mercury has came through Scorpio, Mercury now comes through with a cup in hand, a secret, some tea to share. So there's something that is about to download. There's this new revelation. There's this insight. There's this, you know, with the Queen of Cups, it's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. So there's this very long-awaited, it's like, I'm hearing it as wish fulfillment. I really am hearing that. But it's like this long-awaited confidence, this long-awaited vision that has formed. It's like there's been this vision that's been forming, and now within people there's going to be this fuse, this light. It's going to be like these bolts come on, and it's going to happen in your stillness, in your silence, in your comfort. It's going to happen in your because you know, you see she's very satisfied. It's going to happen only in your satisfaction, only in you loving yourself, doing self-care rituals, things that really bind you to yourself and to your vision. This is about the third eye, and this is also about the crown chakra. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Okay. Am I really not alone? Am I really not alone? Where's my book? Oh, here we go. Got so much stuff here on this desk. Okay, you guys, let's read into the guardian angel. Okay, here we go. Guardian angel, you are not alone. You are not alone. Watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. The guardian angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the guardian angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life and or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in their past lifetimes and will be there in all the lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and never will be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive the support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Know that whatever unfolds will be your highest good, will be for your highest good. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all your endeavors. So that's very, very, you know, angels, Eight of Wands, flying, travel, Queen of Cups, you know, love, desire, union, harmony. Refusing to see. Queen of Cups is such a, I have to respect it. There's just this deeper sense of self-respect. That's what it is. A deeper sense of self-respect is going to produce a new vision in your mind. I'm telling you guys, work with the body, work with the chakras, go within your nervous system, start to shake it out, distill all that memory that is held in you, because a lot of what has bound us to these stagnated, blocked road paths is within our memory. So there's something within your memory, there's something that you keep playing out in your mind that keeps telling you, I'm not good enough, or refusing to see the next step. I'm going to go make sure that this is actually the Two of Swords, because I don't want to give you guys false information, but I'm pretty sure that this is the Two of Swords, and that's going to give me a lot of context. Okay? Yeah. So, keywords: assess, decide, impasse, honesty. This card speaks about how important it is to see relationships as they really are, rather than how you'd like them to be. This is not always an easy or comfortable thing to do. However, in order to make correct decisions in a relationship, you must be clear about it. Are you maintaining the status quo even though the current situation may not meet your needs? Are you at an emotional impasse in a matter of the heart? At this time, you may be withdrawing emotionally from a relationship or the need to make a decision regarding that relationship. This does not serve your best interest. You must open your eyes and your heart to the truth. By honestly assessing the situation, you'll know just what you need to do. Knowing the truth will make your decision easier and will lead you to more fulfilling relationships. So yes, needing to see something that's been dealing in the heart. So we're coming out of the stage of heartfelt angst into a time of greater revelation and greater distillation, greater truth, much more greater consciousness, a much more still mind. So this is all about a still mind and much more got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. This is about having a still mind, but an active imagination. Does that make sense, you guys? There's a difference between your imagination and your mind. Okay? This is all about producing a feeling of abundance. So for many of you, remember what I said about a spike to drink? So for many of you, this is about having more fun, like going out and really, really enjoying yourself with your friends. Really, really, I'm hearing questing, really, really being in your bag, you know, being in that, everybody says that, your bag, and I hate that I just said that, but being within your bag, you know, the Queen of Cups, you know, she has great memory, she's very psychic, she's very intuitive, very in tune, very, very, very busty, you know, so there's something here just about more illustrious behavior, you know, really, really acting within your highest potential. Even if you don't see where it is you're going, you don't have to see it. You just have to feel it and know it. You know, but vision will be formed. You will be given a vision. You will receive new insight about the next step, about your marriage, about your trial and error, about where you're supposed to go. But you have to feel it first. You know, you have to feel it. You know, you have to feel that desire being formed in you. And then allow God to take the rest, you know. Meet the universe halfway. You have to meet the universe halfway. If you have a vision, hold space for that vision. This is about holding space for new vision and for new connection, new contacts. Holding space for new inspiration to come in. So for me, you know, the Queen of Cups has been through some things. She's been through some secrets, and she's been through people talking about her. You know, so she's compassionate, she's loving, she's gentle. So this is about being gentle with yourself and really allowing yourself that space to also express your ideas, to get it out there, to put it all out there on the table. Maybe with friends, maybe with close family members. Maybe this is time to really gather your family members, gather your children, and really, 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 I'm hearing let them have it. You know, get some stuff off your chest, get some stuff off your mind. This is time to really get some stuff off your mind. And know that as that happens, you're not alone. You're acting within your best interest now. This is about acting within your best interest now. Open your eyes. Leave any relationships that are not embodying your own personal truth. This is about starting to embody personal truth. So I love you guys. I hope that this was helpful. I know I spoke a lot about a lot of different things. But, you know, this really, really, really is like the kickoff for the full moon in Gemini. Mercury is in its opposite sign in Saggitarius. So there's a new story to tell, there's a new adventure going, there's a new wave to ride. You know, this is really about loving yourself enough to be able to hold space for other people. You know? So we about to live out this movie, we about to live out our dreams. It's about living out your dreams even before you enter into the physical. You have to do that. That's the way it is. This is the way it is. This is the way manifestation works. So, I love you all. I'm late on a couple of my 12-12 initiation ritual videos for the Pinnacles. I stopped at 5. I still have to do 6, 7, 8. And today I have to do 9. I was working the last couple of days. Things kind of came in and kind of flooded me. But I'm going to get back to those. Just want to put that out there. Thank you all for tuning into this regularly scheduled program. And I'll be back with more videos to explain these transits, offering some services. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Like the video, share it. If you found this helpful, if you find anybody else that may resonate with this. You know, I'm working through unhealed patterns just like everybody else. So I'm working to interpret this energy as best as I can and still being able to gain something from it myself. Does that make sense? So thank you all so much. I love you. Peace, love, and light.